Well, hello there, Summit County. We're going to take an opportunity for a few minutes here to talk a little bit about some of the rumors that have been circulating throughout our county in regards to the stay-at-home order that went out yesterday as a joint order from our Public Health Officer, Rich Bullo, our County Council, and County Manager, Tom Fisher. I'm Phil Bondurant. I am the Deputy Health Director for the Summit County Health Department and hope I can answer a few of your questions today. After a conversation with our call center, the 435-333-0500 number, we have 4 topics that we feel the majority of the questions pertain to out of the order. So we're going to briefly hit those 4 topics kind of at a high level, and if your questions aren't answered, we encourage you to go ahead and call that 0500 number, 0050 number and have those questions answered. And we'll do our best to answer a few questions here at the end of this. So the first is construction. We've received a number of phone calls, questions about construction. Per the order, which I have here, residential and commercial construction is considered essential infrastructure. That means that anything that is residential or commercial is allowed to continue under the order. Some of the things that also are considered under the order are general maintenance and repairs of buildings. So those industries that have daily checkups on boilers or that enter facilities to keep things up and running, those are also considered essential function under the order. At this time, landscapers are not considered an essential function. However, snow removal is. Given the recent storms that we've had come through, we realize the essential function that snow removal plays, and that is considered as essential under the order. Housekeeping is not considered an essential function at this time. Now, housekeeping in our lodging is, as our guests have been invited to leave by April 1st. The housekeeping that follows those guests vacating the rooms is allowed. However, housekeeping in private residences and individual homes is no longer allowed under the order for the next 30 days. We'll jump ahead and talk a little bit about what it means, a lockdown versus a stay-at-home. A lot of the rumors circulating are that we are on lockdown, or the stay-at-home declaration has been interpreted to mean that we're in lockdown. The Sheriff's Department has recently put out a stay-at-home public health order rumor, FAQ. And just to be clear, stay-at-home is essentially asking people to stay at home as much as possible while still allowing essential functions such as attending doctor's visits for immediate medical needs, or going to the grocery store or going to the pharmacy to get your prescriptions. Those type of events or the travel associated with those is essential, and we understand that. However, there will not be checkpoints. There will not be guard stations. You can leave your house. If you work in another county and are considered an essential employee in another county, you are encouraged to go to work as your employer deems necessary. However, if you are a non-essential employee and can find ways to work from home, we encourage you to do so. As the CDC has explained, we should all act as though we've either been exposed or potentially carrying the coronavirus. Therefore, we want to limit that exposure across the state. So if there's an opportunity for you to work from home when you work in another county, we would encourage you to do so. However, there will not be checkpoints or people being pulled over for traveling with the sheriff or any of our police organizations checking to see where you're going and if your travel is essential. And that leads us into the third point, which is travel. Yes, you can still travel to take care of your elderly parents or to take care of a child, or travel in those instances where the health and welfare of an individual depends on that ability to travel and go see them. What may be considered unessential travel is something that does not necessarily benefit the health of an individual or brings unnecessary exposure to you or the individual in your family. So we want to make sure that there's a clear definition of what is allowed with travel. And that leads us into our fourth topic of recreation. We encourage you to go outside, take walks, go for runs, ride your bike, but obviously we want you to practice social distancing. Be responsible, understand how the virus is transmitted, and do what you can to avoid large groups of people. If you pull up to a trailhead to go for a run, for a walk, or for a bike ride, once the weather permits, and you see a large group of people there, avoid it. We're lucky in Summit County that we have a number of different trailheads, a number of different recreational things that we can do to stay active during this time, and we would encourage you to find another one. We encourage you to visit some of the outerlying areas, the national forests, but we are asking that individuals that are not residents of Summit County to not recreate in Summit County. At this time, we want you to stay where you're at, stay in your home county, and find ways to be active there. For us in Summit County, we do not want you recreating outside of the county or in those areas where there's potentially a large number of people and the social distancing becomes difficult. So again, please understand that we know there are rumors circulating and we're doing our best. The call center is receiving a high number of calls right now. They are working diligently to get to every single phone call. They are providing the best answers they can, and when the time permits, they are taking messages and getting back to individuals. We encourage you to keep calling. Again, that number is 435-333-0050. And with that, we'll take some questions. Okay, well, seeing that we don't have any questions, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Again, thank you for your effort in doing what you can. It's important to understand that we are all responsible for curbing the spread of coronavirus, and if we each do our part, we can see the benefits of some of these more significant decisions come to fruition in the near future. Thank you.